Ciryl, fighting again for the title, I guess, can you compare the feelings that you're feeling this time versus the first time around?
The first time against Francis, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's going to be a different fight. It's going to be a really different fight. The feeling is a little bit the same, with less pressure. It was my first experience against Francis with all of this media, whole long week. He's different. He's different. Now I'm look like a little bit more experimented. So yeah, and we feel good. We feel good. We're fine. We did a great camp, and we're chilling. We are not in the hotel. We are in the big house with all of my coaches, all of my partner, and family. So we're good.
That's awesome. What were the biggest lessons you took out of the first title fight, whether it be mentally, whether it be tactically? Like, what lessons did you take out of that you can apply to here?
Pour être sûr.
Quelle est la grande leçon que tu as tirée du combat pour la ceinture la dernière fois?
It's going to be more on the mindset. The mindset. I was on the flawless before. I'm not looking for something big. But today, when we came back in the gym, it was my goal, and also because I really don't like to lose at first, and so yeah, the mindset changed, and now we are really focused on it.
With Jon Jones, there's so many question marks, right? We've never seen him at heavyweight. So how did you prepare for this? Do you assume it's the exact same guy he was at light heavyweight, or there's going to be something better or worse? How did you prepare?
We expected during the camp to a beautiful Jon Jones, like fast, like he was in the light heavyweight, well-rounded, still well-rounded, with the same skills, and stronger, like an heavyweight, like a real heavyweight. So we expected this, and we did all the camp on this.
Last thing for me, you win this title, there will be some people that say, yeah, but it was vacant title, and yeah, Jon Jones is a light heavyweight that you won. They'll have that. How would you address that, and what does this mean to you? Are there any questions that you're the champion if you win this fight?
No matter the feeling of every people around that. Me, like I like to say, I won the belt now, no matter who is the guy, but now he's Jon Jones. So this is going to mean a lot for me because he's a GOAT. Everybody know that because of the start of his career. So even if he's not his division, he is an athlete. He's still an athlete. So if tomorrow we win, we will win. It's going to be something big for my career and something big for my life, for sure.
Ciryl, over here. You mentioned that like Jon Jones, the GOAT, and everything. But did people in France did they know who Jon Jones was, but like before he was matched up with you, or is this Ciryl Gane facing another American?
No, no. Everybody know who is Jon Jones, even if the people are not too deep in the MMA. Yes, not a lot of people, of course, but if you touch, if you look, if you see, if you watch a little bit, what is it, MMA, you know who is Jon Jones a little bit, and what he represents.
So did you watch him before you, before you jumped into the MMA? Did you know who Jon Jones was? Were you watching the fight?
Yes, of course, because you know already UFC is a big machine media, and I saw some videos on him on the social media, stuff like that. So yes, I know who is this guy before I started MMA.
And he was obviously tweeting about like you and Francis and stuff. Last week, you said your last few opponents had terrible defense. They couldn't check kicks. The best wrestler you fought is actually Francis. So, what do you make of all of his assessment of your opponents?
Il dit qu'il a affronté les meilleurs adversaires que toi et que toi tu n'as pas affronté de meilleurs adversaires. Qu'est-ce que tu fais de cette dernière déclaration?
I just say I started just a few years ago, so this means a lot. I mean, I jumping in the top high level in the UFC, and this means something. This is not for nothing. And how I can say for him is just to stay focused. To stay focused. He like to say, I don't have a good striking, blah, 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 blah. But truly, I think I have a really high level striking. Yeah, like I'm aware about his wrestling game. You see, me, I'm aware I'm really aware about that, and I'm going to be focused on that.
Ciryl over here.
Yeah.
How's it going? What do you make of Sergey Pavlovich being the backup fighter for this title fight? Did you know that?
No, no, I really not.
He's in Vegas. Yeah. Do you think he was the right choice, or should they maybe have gone with someone else for the backup?
No better. I don't give. That's not my deal.
You talked a bit, you've talked in interviews about the media responsibilities. How has that been for this fight? Because this is a much bigger fight with you fighting Jon Jones. How have you managed the media responsibilities ahead of this fight?
No, the media was okay. Like I like to say, for the fight against Francis, I was really surprised about all of. It was heavy, but now no. Maybe I'm more experimented, or I don't know why, but no. I can manage this very well.
And how much of a benefit is it that you fought for an interim title, you fought for the title already at heavyweight, and Jon will be moving in a new weight class? Like, you've been a heavyweight fighter your entire career. How much of a benefit is that, do you feel like, in this matchup?
Yeah.
Quel avantage tu auras du fait que toi tu sois un vétéran de la catégorie alors que lui vient d'arriver dans cette catégorie?
Yes, for sure, 100% is going to be an advantage because I started in this division. So this is not something new for me. It's going to be new for him, even if he did, I'm sure, a lot of sparring with some heavy guy. Even if he did that, yes, I got more experience than him on it. Yeah.
And just last one from me. I don't know if you looked at the betting odds, but you're the betting underdog in this fight. Does that surprise you?
Les paris disent que tu es outsider.
Yeah, perfect. I like that. Yes, perfect. I like that. But of course. We're talking about a guy with a big career, and I just started. Like I say, I got a really young career. So yeah, this makes sense.
Hey, Ciryl, just one question for you. You've done some trolling of MMA fans in the past. Like when you fought Derek Lewis, you walked out to Mike Jones, and everybody thought that it was Derek Lewis coming out.
Mike Jones.
Yeah, who? Jon Jones is infamously known for walking out to God Gave Me Style by 50 Cent. Is there any chance we see you walk out to a 50 Cent song?
No, I'm not sure about that. No. I'm going to use a French song for sure. And because now I got an union with my crowd in France, in my country. So, yes, for that, yeah. We're going to do for that.
Ciryl, you brought in Shamil Gaziev, the Dagestani wrestler. I just wanted to know, how was that training with him?
Beautiful. It was beautiful. He's a really high-level wrestler, and he helped me a lot on this game. And we had a really great experience of this camp with him.
Awesome. And finally, do you get annoyed when people mess up your last name?
Est-ce que ça te dérange quand les gens prononcent mal ton nom de famille?
No. He's okay. I'm a French guy. If you're from another country, he's okay. Look, my English is...
Ciryl down here. It's been well over a year since you lost to Francis, but in hindsight, is it kind of a blessing in disguise because now you've got a second title shot and you get to give arguably the greatest of all time his first professional loss?
Ça fait quelque temps que tu as perdu contre Francis. Est-ce que c'était une opportunité d'avoir... Est-ce que c'était encore mieux, au vu de ce que tu vas affronter, qui tu vas affronter, de pouvoir être le premier à mettre une défaite à Jon Jones?
Oh yes, that's a really big deal, and I prefer this situation. Yes, I would like to have a revenge with Francis Ngannou, but to have Jon Jones and to have the belt at the same time, this is really crazy. Yeah.
And a lot of people have been wondering about how much Jon is going to weigh. Have you thought about that? Factored that into your training, or have you not?
No, not really. I really don't thinking about that. We expected maybe a guy heavy, but not too heavy because he's going to be too slow. So some stuff like 115 kilos, something like that. I don't know.
Thank you, sir.
Ciryl over here. He made mention to you earlier about the fact that you were a betting underdog in this fight. You actually opened as a favorite, and you made the mention earlier about how you thought Jon Jones, obviously one of the greatest of all time. What does it mean that you at least the odds makers gave you the respect of opening as a favorite in this fight?
Tu es underdog à ce jour, mais au début, quand ça a commencé, on t'a mis favori du combat. Est-ce que ça t'a fait quand même plaisir d'avoir les BTR qui te mettent comme un favori à un moment donné, même si c'était très court sur ce
No,
combat?
man, I really, no matter. I'm not focused on it. I'm just focused on the real thing, and the real thing is I got some strength. I have also some strength, some weakness also, both. And how we're gonna manage that this Saturday? I'm focused on it, just on it. I'm confident. I know I have a big strength. I know I did a lot for a young guy, for a young guy. I did a lot already. So this will make me more confident also.
Ciryl back here. Way
Where?
in the back.
Where are you?
Back of the room.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Ciryl, you know, people talking about win this fight and already talking about someone like Stipe Miocic next. When you think about your 2023, Jon Jones, Stipe, this is probably a fight of the year kind of year. Do you even let yourself think about having such an ambitious 12 months?
Yeah.
Est-ce que tu te rends compte que on parle de probablement Stipe après Jon Jones si tu gagnes les deux? Est-ce que tu te rends compte que 2023 ce sera une sacrée année pour toi d'avoir eu des noms comme ça?
For real, for real. This is gonna put my resume in the high level, yeah, for sure. Yeah, it will be crazy to have both of this guy and winning, and probably if it's possible to have, if I win this Saturday against Jon Jones, to have Stipe in Paris, and to have a big win face to my crowd. Yeah, probably it will be crazy and maybe my better years.
Thank you.
Et Ciryl, t'es jamais vraiment stressé dans les combats, ni dans les camps d'entraînement, mais cette semaine, l'impression, malgré ce qu'on voit dans l'MPDED où ils veulent donner un peu l'impression que tu fais que jouer à FIFA, des trucs comme ça, mais en vrai, on a l'impression un petit peu que ce soit dans les entraînements ou quand tu parles du combat, que t'es beaucoup plus, même si tu restes serein et vous êtes serein, que t'es beaucoup plus déterminé et focus qu'avant. Est-ce que tu dirais que c'est vrai?
Oui, parce qu'on a inclus beaucoup plus de paramètres. Beaucoup plus de paramètres dans le camp d'entraînement, on partage un peu plus, on regarde un peu plus de vidéos et on est un peu plus pointilleux sur les choses qu'on a envie de faire, qu'on a envie d'explorer. Donc, et puis parce que c'est vraiment un combat ultime, c'est vraiment quelque chose de big, tu vois. Et aussi parce que il nous oblige à avoir plusieurs paramètres aussi, tu vois. C'est quelqu'un de très polyvalent. Donc oui. Très focus, comme à mon habitude, mais toujours aussi chill, il n'y a pas de problème. Je suis pas encore vraiment stressé, non, pas encore. Ça va monter, ça va arriver sur les derniers jours. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.